All right, players, this the end for me, honey. Keith Lee has spoken on the Sweetly Season situation. He said what he said, and that's all that need to be said. Roll the clip.
To be honest, there's not much to talk about, but there are a few conflated and confused things that's going around about the situation. So let's talk about them. 3 days ago, me and my family went to Sweetly Season food truck. Number one, nobody had any idea we was coming. They found out we was in Dallas like everybody else found out we was in Dallas because we was posting videos in Dallas. So in hopes of us coming, they had t-shirts made and they was on live all day. So me and my family wasn't in cahoots with none of this. We was all under the impression that they were a team and this was a normal routine for them. The barber being there, the braider being there, family being there, a lot of people being there. This is our first time here. We are customers. We have no idea what's going on behind the scenes. Number two, I was never under the impression that haircuts was free. Again, my family was watching the lives. We knew that he was cutting hair for $40. So when we walked up and I said I want to get his $1,000 to the barber to do free haircuts and $1,000 to the braider to braid hair, it was because in the original video, the son said it was slow due to marketing. That's marketing. God willingly, after we post the video, there will be a line out the door. If there's a line out the door and there's a barber and a braider doing hair while people are waiting, that's marketing. So again, it's in the hood. You play some music, you cutting hair, you braiding hair, y'all all sitting out, y'all having fun. It's a parking lot barbecue. So again, we don't know the behind the scenes if they knew each other, if they didn't know each other. And the reason why I didn't pay everybody individually, the interaction that you see looked longer than what it was. It was really only like a 5-minute interaction. Within that 5 minutes, 30 to 40 people pulled up. They was pulling up in droves. That parking lot was getting deep, fast. And for me and my family's safety in general, I don't never carry cash around. And 9 times out of 10, if we tip, we always do it through the POS system. And even if we wanted to do it a different way, Zelle and Apple Pay wasn't an option because it was 4 or 5 people at the same time on live. So for safety reasons, they wouldn't be able to say their phone numbers or their personal information out loud. And as far as them taking my phone and putting their number in on Zelle themselves, I wouldn't hand my personal phone to nobody. So the POS system was the option that made the most sense. I've learned through this journey that sometimes it's deeper than the food, it's deeper than the marketing, it's deeper than the customer service. And this is one of those cases in my opinion. Sweetly Season got a lot to figure out, and I thank God in advance that they do figure it out. The last thing I'm going to touch on is the son is misconstruing something that I said, and I don't appreciate it. After I said out loud in detail what we deemed the money to be used towards, I also said y'all can divvy it out how y'all feel necessary, meaning after the money hits, because it's a POS system, it don't hit the same day. Y'all can send it out through Apple Pay, through Zelle, through Cash App, through check, through cash, however y'all feel necessary to spread it amongst the team. I thought and I still think that that's a very clear statement, but it's being misconstrued, in my opinion, intentionally misconstrued, that I said and the mom and the son can say who get the money and who don't get the money.
So Keith Lee did tell her to distribute the money how she felt necessary.
I never said that. Regardless of what was going on behind the scenes, I felt on my heart to do what we did. So for the mom to go on the back end and disregard where my heart was at and what I felt like God was telling me to do in that moment and distribute the money how she felt necessary is 100% wrong in my opinion. I see the memes and I see the jokes, but I am not in the business of shutting businesses down. Her actions did not sit right with y'all and her customer base. That resulted in the situation that she in today. We just ate the food and left a tip. I pray in advance that everybody in the situation stays safe. That's my biggest concern. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. God bless you. Have an amazing day. Y'all be safe.
So y'all heard what Keith Lee said? It just makes me adore him more because he handled that with all the class that you could ever see, honey. It was immaculate. But he said that he did not let anybody know that he was coming. They did the thing like they normally did the thing. I seen that in my comment section a whole lot, so I was like, okay, I'm glad he addressed that part. And then he stated that he paid on his card because that is what's safe for him and his family. He do not carry cash. I mean, I don't blame him. Who gonna be walking around with $4,000 cash? I declare, honey. He said he gave the braider and the barber money because it was the best thing to do for marketing. I agree with that. And he also stated that Trey misconstrued what he said. And he said he didn't appreciate it. He was like, hey, I did not say for her to distribute that money and withhold it from people. I meant for her to pay it out however she saw fit, like use Zelle, Apple Pay, or whatever. Don't be trying to misconstrue what Keith Lee said. Now, it's important to note that earlier tonight, Trey made a video saying that he wanted to give Sherelle the money and he wanted to save their friendship. But baby, I guess Sherelle didn't respond the way he thought, so he scurried his ass on over to his Facebook account and he wrote that he will not be trying to save the friendship anymore. He is done with it. I guess it didn't go the way he expected. All right, y'all, put your thoughts in the comments. This is your girl, Double D Mother, signing off on this story. Okay, this is it. Now, y'all know Double D don't do this. For the Black Accurate News, where I'm black and the news is always petty but accurate.